Buster coming at you. It's Saturday, October 17th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been on a long-range mission this morning. Yesterday when I was at work, I was watching the Bucket of Bullets, and they popped at about 10 different stores within probably 120 miles from where I work. And I watched them all day and watched as they went out of stock. And there was 2 stores south of me that kept showing limited stock all day, and I thought, well, I'm gonna drive down there when I get off work and try to hit both of them. And I even got to the point that I left work and started that way and changed my mind for some reason about a half-mile down the road from work, and I decided just to turn around and go home, and that's what I did. But after I got home, I did a search on those buckets again, and the first store that I was heading to was out of stock. So if I'd have went, I would have missed them. And about 15 minutes later, the other store was out of stock. So I don't know what it was that made me not go, but I sure am glad that it happened. Out of some of the other stores that were a lot further away, there was one store that kept showing them all day yesterday and last night, and then a store about 20 miles north of it lit up for them for this morning. So I decided I was going to head down and see if I could hit both stores. Pretty heavy.
Just a wee bit.
You don't mind, I'm going to leave them in that box whenever you have to ring them up.
I can only...
3.
Yep.
Makes it easier to carry.
Is this for a handgun?
It's for a rifle.
The total's $225 both sides.
I sure do appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Hindi ka dito. 333.31. You want bags or?
Nah, I just carry them. Okay. Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
All right, guys, back at the house. Went to 2 stores and scored 3 buckets at each store. First store, when I went in there wasn't anybody in the sporting goods department, and this floor manager came by and she asked me if anybody would help me, and I told her no. So she went and got the case and brought it out. I paid for it, and she stuck the fourth bucket inside the gun or the ammo cage, the cabinet, and I went out to the truck and put the 3 that I got in, came back, bought a couple items I needed, and then I was going to go back over there and see if I could catch somebody else working in the department, because it was right at 7 o'clock, a little after 7, and there was a guy standing over waiting for somebody to help him, and finally a guy came up, and the guy that was waiting was looking for 22, so he got the last bucket. So I got on out of there, and I knew there was this other store 20 miles up the road from this first store that lit up Friday morning for the buckets, and I watched them all day yesterday, and like I said earlier in the video, and they never went out of stock. So I was hoping they were in the back, and sure enough, that's what the deal was. They never brought them out because they didn't have anywhere on the shelf to put them. But here's a receipt. First store. I'm not trying to hide anything because this was a pretty good drive away from me, over 100 miles. But 3 buckets, 701. And next door was 20 miles into Tennessee. 3 more buckets at 806. Look at the difference in the price. $225 in Kentucky, $233.31 in Tennessee. Tennessee loves their taxes, ammo fees. I got one of the cases. The guy didn't bring the case out to the second store. He left it in the back with a fourth bucket in it, but there's a freshness tag, 10-9. It has a long haul, but I had the itch. I had to scratch it, and the buckets are the ultimate scratch. So I feel good about it, and I appreciate you guys watching. Talk at you later. Buckbuster out.